Mason pot fam. Decarbing with the Mason pot is as simple as this. Preheat your oven to 240 degrees Fahrenheit. Once that is done, load your flour into the Mason pot jar. Just simply unscrew the lid, stick it in, screw the lid back on. Then take your probe thermometer here that comes with a digital reader here and stick it and make sure it hits the bottom. You hear that little click there? I don't know if you could in the video. So that's going to give you the most accurate dialed in temperature because it's really assessing the whole jar, including what's on the bottom there, because your flour will be touching the bottom. Now stick it in your oven, 240 degrees for 40 minutes. And remember during this time, even before it hits 220, but 220 on up is going to be decarbing. So a lot of people do like to do 220 for like 40, 50 minutes. Again, our recommendation is 240 for 40 minutes. But remember, it's going to be heating up throughout that time and still decarboxylating. When the timer goes off, when it hits that 240 degree Fahrenheit mark, either turn your oven off or turn it on low. We've now hit that 240 mark. I'm going to turn it down. Hit there. Now let's see. Yep, so 22.5 minutes in, we've hit the 240 because that residual heat is going to keep it at about a perfect temperature. You might notice some fluctuation. It might go up to 246, or maybe it starts going down to like 239. And that usually happens right around the end. But if you notice it dropping more, just simply turn your oven back on. And this is where you can really dial it in, figure out your oven. I have more content in the manual about calibrating and just, I'll have more videos on that. But I just really wanted to simplify this, the easiest way to do it, guys. We have 5 minutes left. I turned the oven off, that was like 20 so minutes in. As you see, the jar maintains heat really well, and this is also a nice oven that maintains heat really well. If you were using like one of those little microwave ovens, you'd want to leave it on since those things cool down super quick. So get your thing dialed in, figure out what you're using, but any typical oven, the rule of thumb, once it hits that 240 mark, just turn it off. See, now we're down to 242. This is about perfect. Seriously, it's the easiest, simplest way to do it. 3 minutes left. Let's pop in on the time. Getting there, my friends. Perfect decarb. It can even go down, like I said, 220 to 240 is a good range. $237 right there, bam.